Jai Hind, student. Today we will discuss one of the important and interesting topic, that is learning. So, I hope many of you know what is learning, right? I hope many of you know. So, learning is one of the curious topic, and especially into the student life while you are preparing any exam, because many students suffer from their learning ability, from their learning style, and they also suffer sometime because they are not able to learn few topics. वो बड़े परेशान होते, खींचते हैं, परेशान होते हैं, कहते हैं कि मुझे चीजें लर्न नहीं हो रही है, या जो मैंने लर्न किया है वो सही नहीं है, या उसका एग्जाम से कोई रिलेवेंसी नहीं है. So student, here we are preparing for the exam, especially for competitive exam, and this is one of the important topic of our syllabus. So what we covers in the learning, that I want to tell you. First thing we will covers in the learning topic, as I told many times, जब भी आप कोई टॉपिक तैयार करो, first thing you should prepare a basic frame of that topics. So in this topic, first of all, we will understand the meaning of learning. Meaning of learning. First topic we will understand meaning of learning. Second, we will understand type of learning or methods of learning. So there is around 31 or 32 types of learning are there. Third, we will deal about theory of learning. Theories of learning. Theories of learning. Right? Theories of learning, that we will deal. And fourth, we will understand reinforcement. Reinforcement. And fifth, we will understand transfer of learning. Transfer of learning. And next, we need to understand some other concept of learning. Some other concept of learning. Concepts of learning. And next, we need to understand strategy to improve learning. Strategy to improve learning. So these are major topics of learning topics. These are the topics of major concept of learning. Means हम इन्हीं को पढ़ेंगे. Right? तो अब फिर से आप अपना प्रीवियस ईयर क्वेश्चंस निकालें. जितने भी प्रीवियस ईयर में इस टॉपिक से क्वेश्चंस आए हैं, आप सब नोट डाउन कर लें. And here I want to say, basically whatever the questions has been come in your exam from this topic, you should note down in a page, or you should must collect in a page. Even those students who are taking class from my organizations, we also provide them proper notes on the previous year question paper and the frame in the first class, that which I am doing it here. So here is first thing, meaning of learning. Meaning of learning. So what is the meaning of learning? So learning means change in behavior, change in behavior are due to experience, or maturity. So here I have used one word, that is change in behavior. So if I use change in behavior, so there are the three types of changes in behavior. First is temporary change in behavior. Temporary change in behavior. Second is permanent change in behavior. Change in behavior. So, is it temporary change in behavior is learning? Answer is no. Temporary changes behavior is not a learning, because sometimes people may consume alcohol. Due to the consumption of alcohol, that brings changes in behaviors. Sometimes person become very much fatigued after doing any task, so that may also change behaviors. After the refreshment, you may feel energized, so that is not a permanent change. So any temporary change is not a learning. Temporary changes is not a learning, and nothing is permanent change. So again, permanent changes is not a learning. Then what is learning? Learning means a relatively permanent change. A relatively permanent change in behavior. So what word you will use to meaning of learning? Relatively permanent change in behavior, that is learning. What I said? Relatively permanent change in behavior. Suppose you are preparing exam. So while preparing exam, if you are going to learn anything, so that is not fully permanent, and it is not a temporary रहेगा तो एग्जाम ही नहीं पास होगी. So learning में relatively permanent होता है, means for a certain period of time, but there should be modification. There may be modification after a certain period of time. So that is change, right? Other concept is, so I hope all of you understand the meaning of learning. So this learning have several other characteristics that we call the nature. That natures, if you want to understand, first thing, any stimulus is important for the learning. राइट लर्निंग के लिए क्या जरूरी है? कोई स्टिमुलस का होना. स्टिमुलस के बिना लर्निंग नहीं होगा. स्टिमुलस इज इंपॉर्टेंट. सेकेंड थिंग, स्टिमुलस के साथ में आपको क्या करना पड़ेगा? रिस्पॉन्स. रिस्पॉन्स इज इंपॉर्टेंट. या रिस्पॉन्स स्टिमुलस हो सकता है, बट स्टिमुलस एंड रिस्पॉन्स इज compulsory for the learning. Second thing, that brings experience, change in experiences. तो कुछ आपको experience करना पड़ेगा. If you want to learn, there is certain experiences will change. Experience जरूर होगा जब आप कोई चीज learn करेंगे. Right? And third is, that is while you are doing to learning, there must be some consequences. Consequences is there. कुछ ना कुछ उसकी consequence जरूर आएंगे learning के. Right? And fourth is, behavioral changes will take place. So I think these are the certain micro concept of the meaning of learning, and if you understand the meaning of learning, that is sufficient to understand its micro parts like nature of learning. So उसी में हो जाएगा. And the second thing which I want to tell here, that is basically type of learning. What is here? Type of learning. So we have a different type of learning. First learning, verbal learning. Verbal learning. Here is a verbal learning. Second, non-verbal learning. Non-verbal learning. And third, mass learning. Fourth, space learning. Fifth, whole learning. Here is learning. I used to learning. Sixth, that is a part learning. Seventh, incidental learning. Incidental learning. 8, accidental learning. Accidental learning. 9, accidental learning, incidental learning. Program learning, which is given by Skinner. Program learning. 10th, latent learning. Latent learning. Latent learning. And 11th, classical learning also. Classical learning is here. Classical conditioning, you can say also. Classical conditioning. Classical conditioning. And next, operant learning. Operant learning. Yeah, operant conditioning. And after this, contiguity learning. Contiguity learning. After this, motor learning. So many more. As I told, there are total 31 or 32 types of learning, but here I am explaining only 10 to 14 type of learning, because this is sufficient for our exam. And if we will analyze too much about the type of learning, so that is not fruitful, because that कंपटीशन की तैयारी करते समय तो ये भी होता है सिलेक्शन, क्योंकि आपका भी तो सिलेक्शन होता है, तो राइट टॉपिक सिलेक्शन इज ऑल्सो इम्पॉर्टेंट while you are going to prepare any exam. So here is these type of learnings that we will deal in class. And next thing, that is theory of learning. That is a theory of learning. So here is a different type of theory of learning, or different name of theory of learning, like around 8 to 10 learning theory are there. How many? 8 to 10 learning theories are there that we will deal. Right? Like first is, you can take classical learning, and second is operands. Third, SR learning. Fourth, insight learning. Fifth, contiguity learning. Sixth, that is a latent learning. It is also called Gestalt, sign Gestalt learning. And many more are there. Many more, like here is a drive reduction, reduction. So basically I want to say one thing. First of all, make the frame of every topics. Without making of frames, if you are going to move ahead in that topic, so confusion होगा आपको. Always make a frame of every topic. उस topic में पढ़ना क्या है. After that, you should start your preparation. Other is observation learning. Observation learning. Other is many more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 I have mentioned it here. 1 or 2 more there. Right? I think that is not capturing right now at this time in my minds. So here is that. And here is other words now we need to understand to elaborate, that is reinforcement. So in the reinforcement, there we will also understand what is reinforcement. Reinforcement means what you feel after doing any task. So if you are feeling good after doing a task, it means it is a positive reinforcement. And if you are not feeling good after doing a task, so that is negative reinforcement. Suppose you have eaten a samosa of X brand and you are feeling good after consuming of that samosa, so you will repeat that behavior because that brings you, that basically creates a positive impact on you, means positive reinforcement. While you feel not good after doing any task, so that basically is a source of negative reinforcement, means that you will not repeat, that behavior you will not repeat. So that is negative reinforcement. So reinforcement, here we will understand detail in like a primary reinforcement, secondary reinforcement, positive reinforcement, negative reinforcement, and schedule of schedule of reinforcement. So schedule of reinforcement are basically two that we will understand. One is continuous reinforcement, other is a partial reinforcement. So continuous reinforcement is not beneficial to anyone for any point of view. So we always provide to enhance the behavior. For enhancing of behavior, that is partial reinforcement. Partial reinforcement is too much useful for the improvement of behavior. So partial reinforcement have a different parts that we will deal. One is, that is here is a interval. Here is a interval. Other is a ratio. So ratio is a other type of. And here is again we will classify them. That is basically a fixed and in fixed as well as variable. So variable means, so fixed interval, variable interval, and ratio, fixed ratio and variable ratio. So these are basic classification of reinforcement. And similarly here we will again classify the topics of transfer of learning. So transfer of learning is positive at here as well as negative transfer of learning. Sorry, negative transfer of learning. Sorry. That is here is different. Transfer basically three. One is positive transfer of learning, zero transfer of learning, or negative transfer of learning. So here is a negative transfer of learning, a negative transfer of learning, or journal transfer of learning, and a specific transfer of learning, that we will deal one by one. Positive transfer of learning means, suppose you have taught to primary student and you got opportunity for the intermediate teachers. प्राइमरी को आपने पढ़ाया है, इंटरमीडिएट को मौका मिला. सो प्राइमरी में पढ़ाने के फायदे आपको इंटरमीडिएट में इसलिए मिलेंगे बिकॉज आपका कम्युनिकेशन होगा, पब्लिक डीलिंग का कॉन्फिडेंस होगा. सो दैट विल हेल्प यू टू एनहेंस यू इन अ बेटर एंड मोर सिस्टमैटिक. सो कोई भी लर्निंग जो पहले सीखी है और आपको आगे हेल्प करती है, सो दैट इज पॉजिटिव ट्रांसफर ऑफ लर्निंग. And negative transfer of learning means whenever any previous learning is impacting you adversely on your behavior, that is negative transfer of learning. Example, आपने टाइपिंग करना सीखा है. Suppose you have learned to type, but later you are going to operate computer. तो टाइपिंग में बटन को तेजी से दबाना होता है और आप अगर कंप्यूटर पे चलाएंगे उसी स्पीड से बटन को तो शायद सारी कंप्यूटर के बटन निकल के बाहर आ जाएंगे. सो दैट इज नेगेटिव ट्रांसफर ऑफ लर्निंग. एंड जीरो ट्रांसफर ऑफ लर्निंग मीन्स वेन एवर प्रीवियस लर्निंग डू नॉट अफेक्ट यू इन योर प्रेजेंट लर्निंग. सपोज मुझे स्विमिंग करना आता है बट मैं टीचिंग कर रहा हूं. स्विमिंग इज नॉट हेल्पिंग इन माई प्रेजेंट कैरियर फ्रॉम एनी पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू. सो दैट इज जीरो ट्रांसफर ऑफ learning. So here we will understand some other type of learning and their transfer, and later we will understand some other concepts like in habituations. Other is like extinction. Many more concepts are there. Around 5 to 7 terms are that we will deal, and strategy to improve learning. And one more topic which I have not written on the board, that is basically that is learning disorder. So in that in the coming class we will deal that learning disorders and so many all this. But first of all you should make a frame of this topic in your minds before you want to start your preparation. Without understanding frame of the topics, it will always bring you toward the boredom and toward the confusion, to not your clarity with the topics. So thank you.